Namaste, Purnamaste. Happy day, sunny day. Everybody love now. Don't fear. Meditate, work on yourself. Choose the reality that you want to see in this world by being that reality within you. Choose on what feels good. Self-healing, work on yourself, and good news. Here in Slovenia, today we can go already to other towns, and people in the village are happy already this week, and beautiful things are happening. People are everywhere speaking about the hoax and that this virus is not so dangerous and that they are trying to take our rights away. People are laughing, people are smiling. Welcome to St. Thomas, Slovenia, the land of love. We had so strict quarantine that we could not go to another town. But now we can. I will call my friend after to bring me some bananas and oranges and to hang out a little. I hope he has time. You know, we create our reality. We create our health, our well-being, how we feel. With how we feel, with what we believe, better to say, what is our truth? And we are standing in our truth. And we feel our truth. We think our truth. And we believe our truth. We feel in certain way. And how we feel, we create our reality. We feel good. If we feel in trust, if we feel in faith, if we feel in good news, we feel love, we feel happiness. Our body, it affects, the vibration affects physical reality. It affects the health of our body. Our truth, we trust in our truth. We are our truth. And we are being in our truth. Quantum scientists are now proving that we create consciousness, the vibration, how we feel, our inner reality forms the outer reality, forms this world that we live in. Isn't this amazing? That's why they want to make entire humanity afraid, because they are afraid of you. They are afraid of you because you have such power. You have such power. You are transforming yourself, healing yourself. You are transforming your environment. Enlightened being is one with the source that I am, one with the truth. In being the truth, being that happiness, being the truth, being that love, being that power. An enlightened being affects others like a candle. That's why they are afraid and they want to spread all that fear. And that's why it is idiotic to be afraid to follow bad news. Because what you believe in, what truth you exercise, your consciousness, your vibration lowers in that dimension. It becomes your reality. You create it by how you feel, sad, afraid, worried, in panic. And you follow that bad news. And your body reacts, physical reality reacts to your lower vibration. You can get sick, you can catch, I don't know what. And you can tap into lower timeline, lower dimension, and you can live on hell, on earth. We literally, by our consciousness, by our vibration, we create our reality. So that's why in alignment with the source, we are in alignment with the source. We are antidote to everything what is not aligned with the source. We take darkness to light. We literally transform our reality into reality of peace, reality of love, reality by not even us doing anything, but being our truth, spreading good news, being the good news, trusting in our truth, and never follow fear. And in meditation, in alignment with the source, we create others so they see. We create how others feel. We affect others. They see the truth through the lies. They choose love. They are not afraid. And they are happy. And literally, we transform our reality into heaven on earth. One enlightened being has such power that it literally transforms the history of the world, the course of the history of the world. You see, like Jesus, Buddha, and Krishna. So, that's why they are so afraid. That's why they are so afraid, and they're spreading all that fear, because they know that you have power to transform yourself into God in bodily form. And in that consciousness, we literally affect, influence the reality, physical reality around us. And that's why they are so afraid, because in alignment with the source, you are the power of all powers. They have no power. They are afraid of you. You literally transform hell into heaven. That's why they are spreading all that fear. They are spreading all that fear. That's why. But it's not working. It's not working. It's working against them. I heard that in USA it should be on news that the General Secretary actually announced that this isolation is to end, and that those who are responsible for it are under investigation, if this is even legit, if this is necessary. And it was said that quarantine is to end in few weeks or even before. But on the mainstream news, nobody speaks about it. Bill Gates said it will last 2 years at the same day, because they're so afraid. They're just spreading that fear. In fear, they want to take humanity in separation from self. So in that fear, powers that have no power have power over them. And that they create physical disease in separation from self, in fear, lower immune system, and they can get sick and dependent on the medical system, on vaccines, and all kinds of human torture and crime against humanity. But it's not working. It's not working. Because light is shining, and the earth grid, the new grid, new matrix grid, divine matrix grid is supporting the light, empowering the light to shine, and it rejects the darkness. It doesn't support the darkness. Darkness is stranger and rejected in this energy. And what happens is that awakened consciousness is transforming the reality and just shines the light on that darkness, on that lies that they are spreading. They want to achieve that humanity is afraid, gives their rights away, and asks for a vaccine. But as a result of high consciousness and many people who are in very high consciousness, in alignment with the source in this world, light is shining on the darkness. And people are getting awakened to see the lies and see that we are getting fooled, that our rights try to take being taken away, that they want to enslave us with new world order and in fear. And the product of our light, product of alignment with the source, those who are in perfect in alignment with the source, is that light is shining so hard And doctors, official doctors on briefings are speaking the truths that we speak. People in governments are asking for isolation to end, revealing the truth, revealing their lies, revealing their darkness, their deceitful games, their crimes against humanity, and this just looks like it's backfiring on them. And they are digging the grave for humanity to enslave us with New World Order, but it looks like they are to fall in that grave. Because people who have power, people who have voice, people who are in official circles are responding to the light grid of New Gaia, which supports light, divine matrix, and in high consciousness, awakened consciousness of humanity and those enlightened beings in this world that actually change the fabric of this reality. So they want to enslave reality, but enslave humanity, but in their circles people are standing up like doctors who are actually who people listen on official briefings, and general secretaries and those who have power, and telling you are the problem. This quarantine is destroying mental, physical health and will make humanity sick, and you are blowing up the problem that is not such a problem, and you are creating many problems. It looks like you just attempt to take the rights and enslave humanity and do crimes against humanity. It's backfiring on them. So you see, that's the power of consciousness. That's why choose what you believe in. Choose what you focus on. Choose what you follow. Because what you believe in, you focus on, it becomes your vibration. You are programmed by it. It affects you. And it affects how you feel. You may be afraid, all in panic. And you tap into that dimensional reality. You change the fabric of your reality and it becomes your reality. All the fears possible can come true to you. You can catch something that in alignment with the source you would never catch. You can tap into very low reality on earth. Timelines, they are infinite timelines, every millisecond splitting. You choose by your consciousness. So if you follow fear and you believe in bad news, you are afraid, you are defending the bad news, you've chosen the bad news already. And you don't want it. That's why they want you to be afraid. Because they want you to follow that fear, bad news. So you create the reality which is suitable for them, hell on earth. And that's why meditate, be in alignment with the source, work on your shadows to integrate your guilt, your fears, your panic, your attachments, to release all this, to bring your unconscious to consciousness, to be in alignment with the source, in trust, in love, in faith, in truth, in alignment with the source, your antidote to everything what is not aligned with the source. And fabric of reality, you are healthy, your immune system is so healthy that dead things have no power over you, and you tap into the beautiful, most highest timeline on earth. You create your reality, like heaven on earth, by feeling happy, trusting in good news, spreading love, being love, focusing on good news and working on yourself so you are in alignment with the source. And you are the good news. So this is so beautiful, you see. And there is something. 1% of humanity controls entire humanity. And I tell you something, 100 monkey effect, what it means. If 1% of humanity is in alignment with the source, in perfect alignment with the source, just as I am now, and 99% of time, or maybe even more, what happens? And that's what they are afraid of. That's what they are afraid of. Literally, if 1 1% of humanity is in alignment with the source, 100 monkey effect, it awakens entire humanity to who they are, so they can see the truth through the lies, and to their true divine being, so they can start working on themselves, start ascending. Yes, and that's why they are afraid of. You, just by being in alignment with the source, by being pure love, by being pure good news, by being your truth, and joy and happiness and bliss, freedom, literally, reality and people around you are changing into love and awakening to the truth, and they are not doing anything. You are just being in perfect alignment with the source, and then you see miracles happening all around you. But if you claim them, if you say, I'm doing this is my ego doing, you will live in hell. But like a little child, you are innocent, you are love, you are good news, you trust in good news, you're being the truth in the lies, you're being the light in the darkness, and you are destroying the darkness around you. And reality is transforming, people are transforming, they trust in love, they see truth, the light through the darkness, they see dark, deceitful lies. They know they should not be afraid, they spread love, and they are divine. And now if 1% of humanity is in alignment with the source, it awakens everyone else to the truth. So they see that they are enslaved, they see that they are in matrix, they see the lies, for it awakens them to the truth, and they see the truth through the lies, and they are awakened to their divine self. And in this way, that's why those who are running the matrix, dark hats, are so afraid, because they know that if 1% of humanity is in alignment with the source, they are finished. Entire humanity get awakened. And this is just happening now. They are actually digging their own grave. More fear they spread, more people get awakened, because in fear, in separation from self, when matrix is stopped, and they realize that all they have is this moment now, and they have to use this moment now to be happy, and happiness is within them, and people are meditating, people are praying, people are searching for God, people are searching for soul, for their soul. And what happens is that in that moment, and they realize that the only thing that moment is that what they have, and they work on themselves, they meditate, they pray, and in that moment they realize that moment is eternal, there's no death, and they are that moment now, eternal life, the source that I am, and they get awakened to the true being. And in this time, those awakened, who are already awakened, if they get the joke, and they just accept the situation that they cannot change, and they do not try to change it, but they are being the best, working on themselves and being the light in this darkness, accepting the darkness, but shining the light, being the light, and just being the best that they can with no resistance to what it is. In that moment, you can reach enlightenment. If you accept situation is as it is, it cannot change by force, but me being in highest vibration can change the situation, and you accept it, but you work on yourself, so you are that happiness, you are that light in darkness, you are that love in despair, you are that faith in despair, you are that good news in bad news, and you can reach enlightenment in that moment, sincere moment, just like that. Those who already awakened can reach enlightenment, and many are too, and become like Buddha, free of guilt and fear, free of their mind, being the truth. And that's, you change the fabric of entire reality. And people who are asleep, The light is shining. They are searching for God. They know they only in this moment they have nothing else. They can realize this moment is eternal, and they are at eternal life in a moment. You know, they awaken to the truth. So it's backfiring on them. They want to, with fear, destroy the truth and cover it with fear in darkness, so people accept their slavery and their vaccine. But light is shining on the darkness, on the light. Humanity sees the light, and people who have power, officials, doctors, who people must listen and who they should listen, those dark hats should listen, are speaking out the truth that we are speaking. You're trying to take our rights away. You're trying to enslave and destroy humanity emotionally, physically, financially. You want to take our rights away and enslave us, but no. Quarantine is destroying humanity and is contributing to the death toll. The quarantine has to end, and your lies has to end. Actually, I posted there, doctor on the briefing, official doctor said you're trying to take the rights away from people and control them with fear. So, and it's over. It's over. The plan is backfiring, and it's backfiring. In Slovenia, they had to drop the prohibition for us to move around the towns. We can move around Slovenia now. In USA, things are happening. Doctors are speaking out. They are medical professionals that people should listen, and they are speaking out that quarantine is destroying health of humanity and quarantine must end. And they're speaking the truth about this virus, that it is just a virus that humanity is not accustomed to and has no immunity, but it affects you similar as flu, and it's deadly for those to who flu is already deadly. So you can see we are getting close, and love has won, because just this situation, this joke that they wanted to play on us, this bad joke, is contributing that more and more light workers are sincerely, truthfully working on themselves, reach enlightenment, and people are awakening on the light in this darkness that they are spreading. And when 1% of humanity is in alignment with the source, entire humanity awakens, and the matrix is over, and the new age begins, for we can see the promised land from the heart, through one eye of God that I am, in my heart, your heart, every heart, one eye, your eye, our eye, and we can see the promised land, heaven and earth, and we can go together, work towards heaven and earth, and create new world out of the matrix, the system that is self-destructing in the fear they are spreading, and is to fall in their own graves, and is afraid so much as fear they spread. Love, you are now here, so love now, spread good news, for you are the good news. You are the sun rays, we are the sun rays of the morning sun, rising in this darkness, rising light, and 1% of us in alignment with the source. We awaken the entire world. We create heaven on earth. We change hell on earth to heaven on earth. Matrix is over, is ending in fear. Love, you are now here, so don't be afraid. Love now, for love has won. I'm you, Purnamaste. And if anybody feels like you want to offer a donation to the art of the word that I am, if you want to offer a support, if you feel in your heart you want to give something, enjoy, do know that without the view there be no art of the word that I am. I'm so grateful, teacher, that I am. I trust and I have faith in the word that I am giving, in the spiritual master that I am. And if you trust and you have faith and you do your work and you don't stop regardless the weather, universe maintains us, for we follow our heart and I trust in the word that I am and the teachings that I'm serving. And if anybody feels that you want to share, enjoy a donation with the art of the word that I am, you're so welcome. I accept only the joy of your heart, joyful giving. Everything else is karma. But I'm so grateful. If there's any blessing in my heart, let it go all to you, joyful gift. Thank you. Without you, there'll be no art of the word that I am. But I don't stay in debt. I mean, you anyway give me gift for my teaching. I want to give you a gift. I don't like to chat. I'm not personal guide guru. I'm Zen master. I want to give you my best energy because you have given me the energy that I require to stay in this world, to assist others, to get free of this world. And what I'ma do healing on you. I say nothing in the silence of my mind. I see your PayPal link, I see your email in PayPal, I see your message, and I connect with your energy. I'm very clairsentient. I feel all over the world. I connect with your energy. Quantum white light source healing. You don't need to stand still. You don't need to no appointment. You don't need to know. I just do the best healing on you what I can. Purify everything what needs to get purified. Balance, clear out, and I ground you, I ground you, I ground you. I fill you up with white light. I cover you with diamonds. I do the best healing that I can in distance. I give you my best energy, for I'm so grateful. And why would I say anything to you? I do it. I give you the energy I want to give you from the heart. I don't say anything. For what you do with this energy is same that you do with these teachings. If you follow fear and bad news, you are in separation from self. You are not healed, you are sick, and you can get even more sick, and you can create that lowest fearful reality to be your reality. And nobody can heal you. It can only help you a little bit so you are not so afraid. But if you choose love now, if you choose good news, if you trust in good news, you are in alignment with the source, and in alignment with the source, you are the antidote to everything what is not aligned with the source. You are the healing yourself, and you awaken the entire world. You turn this world to heaven from the kingdom within you. So let us do our work, let us love now, let us work on ourselves, let us be in alignment with the source. For when 1% of us is in alignment with the source, we awaken the entire world to new earth, to heaven and earth. I give you my word just for that. For everyone. Everyone who offers me donation, I give you my word. Healing is performed on you. And everybody who gives me love, who gives me joy. If you get some blessing, some guidance from the word that I am, I'm so grateful. My work is done. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your joy. Love now and do not be afraid. Choose good news. Love now. Be good news in alignment with the source. You are the antidote to everything what is not aligned with the source. You create yourself in the greatest health that you are. And you, and you, and you change the physical reality around you. You change the heaven. You change hell into earth. Just in you being love, being trust, being faith, being the truth in the lies, being light in the darkness, in alignment with the source. You are the antidote to everything what is not aligned with the source. And heavenly kingdom is within you. Heavenly kingdom literally comes within you. It creates you and changes the physical reality. That's why they're so afraid of you, and that's why I give you my word. Purnamaste, Purnamaste, Purnamaste.